Hello and welcome to West Country Wanderings. Welcome to a short bike video in my railway series. I'm here at, pretty much a local station for me at Stroud in Gloucestershire, on the line between Gloucester and Swindon. Trains every hour down in that direction to London, Paddington, the other way towards Shelmsbar, occasionally down to Salisbury and Southampton, occasionally up to Worcester. That is a temporary footbridge, and that has actually been there probably for the best part of 6 months. It was certainly there before Christmas time. And you notice now it's got a fence across it here saying footbridge has now been closed. Well, why? Well, this bridge was installed, I think it may have been moved from Castle Carey, where they were replacing another footbridge there between Reading and Taunton about a year, 18 months ago now. So this is a temporary structure here across what is known as the Golden Valley Line. But it was to repair the original footbridge, which is now looking resplendent here at Stroud Station, as indeed is the whole station, because it's had a bit of a paint over, makeover. So let's go and have a bit of a better look at it. So this is Stroud Station. We're currently on platform 1, which is the London bound platform. Platform 2, there's only 2 platforms here. There is a little bay platform which isn't currently in use, but you can see there it's had a completely new colour scheme. GWR colours. I think it's looking absolutely pristine and supreme. Let's have a closer look at the refurbished footbridge. So here we go, this is the refurbished footbridge. It's in exactly the same place it was. So I've got the way out to my right and the restored Imperial Hotel, which is now known as the Stroud, and entrance to platform 1 just there on the left, and the footbridge there looking absolutely magnificent with the painted arch there as well. Let's just have a look on the bridge and across the other side. Well, that's looking mighty fine indeed here, the new footbridge. It's had a completely resurfaced deck because it was getting rather worn. It was the original floorboards, if you like, which were exposed, rather uneven and a bit of a hazard when it was wet. But now you can smell the fresh paint here with its brand new surface here across the footbridge. And that way down there is looking back down to ground floor, street level. And here we're looking down to platform 2 level, which is the side towards Gloucester and Cheltenham. Now the new colour scheme extends right across the railway bridge, which goes across, is it Cheapside? I think that's the name of the road that goes on the hill away from the High Street, centre of Stroud, down to where it joins Merry Walks. Just over the other side there is Merry Walks Viaduct. So yes, all this has been completely repainted here. So here we're just above the town centre. Now looking back in the opposite direction, looking in the London direction now, just can see what a fantastic paint job and colour scheme that is. It really does look magnificent. Almost like a heritage railway line here on an ordinary GWR line between Swindon and Gloucester. That's just lovely. Now there still is a little bit of shuttering on this side here because they're just finalising the securings. It is secure, but this is where they brought in the bridge. They had a huge, great big crane here. I think the work was all done in the car park here. They cordoned off a section of the car park and did the restoration and repair in situ here, rather than taking it away to proprietary workshops to reduce the overall cost of the bridge. Now this temporary footbridge is actually going to be removed, I think, tomorrow, because the line is going to be closed here tomorrow, over this weekend, and indeed next weekend, because of works taking place at Gloucester, where Gloucester joins the line coming up from Bristol and continuing up to Birmingham. So there's some work taking place there that Network Rail are doing. So while the track is going to be closed, that's when they're going to take this structure down. It's a very handsome station, Stroud Station. This is the original Isambard Kingdom Brunel GWR station. And it's resplendent in Cotswold stone, befitting a Cotswold town here in the southern part of the Cotswolds. Wonderful roof there with the chimneys. In terms of facilities, well, you have toilets here, you have a waiting room, there's one on both sides actually, and also there's a ticket office, but that is open limited hours. I remember many years ago, going back to the 1970s now, there used to be a John Menzies little kiosk there. See where it says number 1 for the platform? There used to be a little blue kiosk there selling sweets and magazines and newspapers for your long railway journey, wherever that may have been to. Now the detail of the new painting scheme includes the seats as well. They're in non-standard, because normally a lot of them are either silver stainless steel or GWR green, but not here at Stroud. And you can see here from the roof, because it's pitched towards the London direction, the roof of the footbridge, that has been completely replaced as well. So significant amount of work on it. So opposite the station here at Stroud, you have the Stroud Hotel, as I say, formerly an Imperial Inn, or one of Burney Inn, shall I say. It was called the Imperial Inn, but it was one of the Burney Inn chains. So there's the front of the station here at Stroud, and that's the end of this little video looking at the new footbridge here at Stroud Station. There has been a little bit of criticism in the sense that they didn't take the opportunity to put in some new lifts at the same time. I think one of the issues there is because obviously this is a listed station. It's going to cost quite a bit extra to get it built in. Now, a lot of the new stations are kind of built in like an identikit form that we've seen at like Ashley Down and Marsh Barton here on West Country Wanderings. So to get it fit in with this original beautiful Cotswold stone takes a little bit more money. You can access it by going under the road that you saw, the bridge there, and getting round to the other side, Cheapside, by the car park there, and getting into that way if you're using a wheelchair, or you're in a wheelchair, should I say. You've got a pushchair. So a little bit of criticism by that, but I think overall though that they've generally done a very good job here from the town of Stroud here in Gloucestershire in this short bite railway series looking at Stroud Station. That's it for now here on the channel. Hope to see you on the channel again very soon. All the best for now. Cheers. Goodbye.